Very good morning and welcome to the Sheribangla National Cricket Stadium. We're all set for the first day's play of the first test match in the Dutch Bangla Bank, Bangladesh versus Pakistan Test Series 2026, powered by Rocket, co-sponsored by Nexus Pay.
Heads is a call, and Jeff will confirm whether it's a head or a tail. It's head. Pakistan have won. What have you decided to do?
We're going to have a ball first.
Right, it's Pakistan who won the toss and have elected to bowl on a greenish pitch.
It's winning the toss and putting Bangladesh in. Bangladesh have got a couple of changes from the last time they played in the test match.
Pakistan making a couple of changes to their playing 11, 2 debutants, and a lot of focus on Azan Awais.
So the batters coming out. Very crucial hour of play, Ramiz. I think this is the time when the batters will try to just ensure that they don't lose early wickets.
Will be looking to pick up wickets in the first session or so.
To me, the purest form of the game, Ramiz. Here's 𝗫𝗫𝗃 𝗵𝗃, 121 wickets. Let's play with Dutch Bangla Bank. Straight, little drift down the leg side, little clip away. Easy pickings to start off proceedings for Bangladesh. Just a little wayward in line, and with utmost ease, he flicks it away for the first Nexus Pay for.
That's such a great start because you're not only helping yourself, but also the dugout is looking at you because the first hour is critical, as we all know. And 𝗫𝗫𝗃 𝗵𝗃 will soon find out whether it's a floater kind of a surface or whether it's hit the deck kind of the playing surface. And the first one was floated gently on the pads and worked into the gap for 4. Blast away the opposition.
Now, that was uncalled for. You've got 8 runs quite easily, and then one is angle away. You attempted to just throw your bat at it, even not going across to the line of the ball.
Got to work out your shots and angles. 3 slips and a gully. That's going to be the natural angle from 𝗫𝗫𝗃 𝗵𝗃. So you've got to stay calm. Pick the length early and just leave that one well alone.
Straight up. Wow. What a jaffa that is.
Yeah, it dents your confidence because he's going to be there or thereabout. Mohammad Abbas not as feisty as some of the other fast bowlers in the circuit, but boy, can he bowl the line and length stuff. Late movement away from the left hand and turned him around.
That's played delectably. Just a tad over pitched, and he was into that shot. Got it in the meaty part, got it in the gap, and got it to the boundary.
Yeah, it's a lovely shot. A cover drive is always so watchable, and so the pace is 124. He can't get it wrong. Floated up into position early and a beautiful drive.
Left-handers look ever so elegant playing those cover drives. I don't know why it is. Right-handers play a similar kind of shot. We really don't. Oh, edged, and he's dropped it. Goodness, the chance created by 𝗫𝗫𝗃 𝗵𝗃. I think just between the 2 fielders, and that should have been taken. Catchable height.
Yeah, it's the debutant Mahmoodul Hasan. Nice shape away towards the slip cordon, gets an edge. And well, I think he was distracted by the second slip fielder. Salman Ali Agha normally is a great catcher. Didn't really go hard at that one. This should have been taken, irrespective of whether there was a distraction or not.
Again, just inducing the edge, not a voluntary shot, but it's going to get him 4 runs. Rather streaky, but he'll take it. Nexus Pay for.
Yeah, thumbs up for 𝗫𝗫𝗃 𝗵𝗃 because he's now working the line. He's putting in an effort. And it can't be easy when a sitter has gone down. And so this has to be given to the bowler, even though he played it well with soft hands, didn't really go hard at it. But Shaheen now seems to be in the groove. I think Rizwan has got to adjust, and with him, the slip cordon has to adjust as well. That's not the first time that the ball has arrived at him on the bounce. 18 without a wicket.
Maybe got him possibly in the unprotected part of the glove.
It's an awkward one for any keeper, and so you got to adjust. Abbas is going to be more times like that. Late swing to
And straight away after the break, we talked about the batters losing their concentration. He went through half-hearted push, And despite that injury, it was an easy take behind the wicket, and Pakistan strike.
As a soft dismissal, really a nothing shot. Once again, playing from the crease. The length was great and shaping it away from right-handers off stump. This time the ball carried to Rizwan, and that little bit of a pause did help Pakistan to break through. Mahmudul Hassan Joy could only get 8, and it's 18 for 1.
Just put his down, bat quickly on that over-pitch delivery. Yeah, Mahmudul Hassan Joy never looked comfy, did he? He got beaten outside. The outside edge was missed, the inside edge was missed. He's always looking tentative, not really into line and length properly.
Yes, and didn't have that positive intent as well. So once again, that's not an accomplished.
Came back in sharply. Shaheen Shah Afridi taking the ball into the left-hander while going away for the right-handers. The last ball of the previous over, Atharva, it was a brilliant delivery.
It was a beauty, wasn't it? The only problem, didn't get to any part of the bat, the outside edge part of the bat. He's been the most impressive. He's the one who has shown immaculate line and length.
Nicely pulled. Sees the opportunity. Not enough timing though. Teaser for the fielder, but still reaches to the fence. This will give him a lot of confidence to Shadman.
He's been patient and he picks up the short one. It doesn't really get up. Attempt was to bowl a shorter one so it can get a little bit up towards the shoulder height. This sits up nicely. So easy pickings.
Gone. What a start. What a start from Hassan Ali. Squared Shadman. And he's taking that long walk back.
Where was he hiding? Mentioned in the last over whether it was time for introduction of Hassan Ali, and this is what he does. With the very first delivery, it's a very good catch. Was dying in front. And what a brilliant start this is from Hassan Ali. Shadman departs for 13, 31 for 2. So if they can somehow knock him over, then they can apply a little bit more pressure, a little bit wider, but he gets away. And so he picks up a single to open his account.
Gets off the mark. Not in the most convincing manner, but still, that will keep him going. He's also the leading run scorer for Bangladesh in this cycle of this World Test Championship. Still early days. Deliberately played. That is outstanding. Just help that away for a boundary.
And this is his first boundary. Yeah, under his eyes. Letting the ball come onto the bat. It's a little bit of opening the face of the bat and then.
Nicely done. That's delightful. Just tad over-pitched and immediately. Lovely flourish of the bat for a Nexus Pay4.
Yeah, also a good move with the use of feet, trying to create his own length, just to control the swing to his own liking. It's very nicely done there. Just meeting the ball a little early.
Short, he swivels round. There's an appeal, no response from the umpire. And I think they've decided that they're not going to go for the review. The clock is counting down.
They were interested initially. Also, the captain got involved in that. It's the bowler who wasn't convinced. But he got him to, you know, have a go at it.
Oh, he was a little apprehensive in playing that shot. Eventually managed to play it down. It squirts away for another single.
Down the wicket.
One thing you'll see a lot of in this test match, and that is right arm bowlers coming around the wicket. 5 left-handers in the Bangladesh 11, 7 in.
Just a bit of width offered and immediately pouncing on that, cutting it square, cutting it with comfort to the boundary to finish the over. It's 50 for 2. Oh, now that is one that he seemed to have been anticipating. Just had over-pitched, and Najmul Hussain Shantu is played it with aplomb.
So back-to-back boundaries, one of the last delivery of the previous over, and here you go. It's nicely done. So
nice, in control, allows that ball. Once again, that's been the essence of his innings so far. Mominul, more often than not, is prepared to stand his ground with slightly over-pitched ball and plays with soft hands, uses the angles very well. That's short. He swivels round, gets a hold of it, and gets enough bat on it to take it to the mid-wicket boundary. What a lovely way to finish the over.
Got. You got to hold yourself in a position where you need to put that away down the ground. It's such a pretty looking shot. Minimum effort, sweet timing. Hello, Ramiz.
Hello, Arthur. Yes. Safe as well. I think it's a pitch where you want to show the full face of the blade of the bat more often than not. Just a caress, nothing more than that, nothing.
Nice, very nice, beautifully done. There should be another 4. Lovely touch. Earlier it was Mominul Haq, this time Shanto carries it through the covers for a lovely looking boundary.
Yeah, more time you spend on this crease, the better you'll look and get. Once again, it was pure timing, and I think that's the other secret to success on a surface like this one here. Don't try to overhit the ball. It's about timing, getting into nice position, and just the caress. That little front foot press and falling through very nicely. The wrong person on the screen. He's been scratchless, actually. That's beautifully played. Lovely shot in position, and Mominul now looking seriously good. 50 partnership is raised as well. Skittle the plans for Shan Masood. That's beautifully put away. Read the length early, went deep in the crease. Smashed for 6. Great stuff.
Yeah, the first 6, the rocket 6 comes from the bat of the skipper himself. Yeah, it was short and he lashed on it very, very quickly. Yeah, too easy to put that away in. Technically correct to ensure that they survive early on from the burst from the new ball bowlers. And that has started to pay big dividends. We'll come back to that. 101 for 2.
I think the bails are off and we have lunch. So Bangladesh with a fruitful session. 101 for the loss of 2. And more importantly, Shantu, the skipper, has shaped up brilliantly. 39 of 50. The pace is good. He's going at a strike rate of 78.
In the first session, 2 for 101 is what Bangladesh has managed. There'll be a...
Hello and welcome back from the Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium in Mirpur. We are here for the first of the 2-match Dutch-Bangla Bank Test Series between Bangladesh and Pakistan.
These two have added 70 and at a very good pace, making sure that the 3 digits, the 3 figures are met with at the end of the first session. 101 is a very good total after losing 2.
He's bowled well, Hassan Ali. Picked up his first wicket after being wicketless in his last 5 test innings. So this will keep him going. Slightly drag back the length. Yeah, he's a skiddy customer, Hassan Ali. Not the tallest of the lot. Still manages to hurry through to the batters. Just like that. That's nasty. Kicked off the surface. Hit him in his gloves. That hurts.
You can see what he's trying to do to the left-handers coming around the wicket. He's trying to bring that in to the left-handers. Maybe he's setting them up, and if he can just move the odd one away. But right now, at the moment, he's just bowling around the hips, which is just making it a little easier for the batters to rotate strike. That's a better one. Yeah, that will happen. When you got the keeper up, and then 124 down the leg side, it'll be tough for any keeper.
Just releases the pressure. Post lunch, both the bowlers managed to put some sort of pressure on the batters, but in the last couple of overs, now making things easy, especially after this delivery. There was a no ball before that.
Can they eke out a wicket?
Yeah, when you speak about the surface itself, the pitch, you see that green top, you realize that yes, it might be nearly chopped it on the stumps this time around, an inside edge. It just uplifts the morale, it just hits him on the back leg, inside edge.
That's a great shot to get you a 50. 650, tremendous innings from the skipper. Shanthu in complete control, and that's such an impressive shot to get you a milestone.
Up and over for Mominul to pick up his fifth boundary. Yeah, times whenever there is an opportunity, what is good from this pair is that they've not let it go. I mean, they've cashed in. That's why it's important to score runs also on a track which is not too easy for batting. With that boundary, the partnership now 90. So there are only two batters from Bangladesh. That goes through. Might go all the way. It can't be a teaser. Oh, very good. Excellent work. Just pulls it back.
Imam-ul-Haq had a first go at it at point. Missed the ball, and then it was, I think, Saud Shakil has done a very good job. It's a clean stop. Tunnel mentality where you want to sit in and wait for action to happen. Right now, action is happening from Bangladesh. That's a terrific shot. Through the offside. Shanthu has been relentless. His strike rate is so impressive. 77.22, and that's a lovely shot through the offside.
That brings up the 100 partnership with that boundary. I mean, once again, too much width. I think this is a kind of a surface where, as a bowler, if you can just dry up the runs, it will create pressure. But at times, you've seen the Pakistani bowlers.
Batsmen who can play pace better. This is beautiful shot. Once again, it's just pure timing that will win the race for Mominul. Lovely timing.
Yeah, he's the sweet timer of the cricket ball. Just leans into it. Lovely follow three. Nice elbow up. And a good forward step. Good piece of timing. Very good piece of timing.
And nicely rode on top of that one. Good work in the deep, but in the end, it went in vain. That boundary, 150 comes up for Bangladesh.
That's a well-controlled shot. You see his bat, how he's angled towards the surface. He's tried to keep it low because there are two men in the deep. And not only he manages to keep it down, he finds the gap. Probably you'd say Noman could have done better than that.
Again, shorter, same result. Shanto's not going to miss that one. He's so good pulling those. Seems like he says thank you to Shaheen Shah Afridi. Norman Ali to break this. Catch it is the call. Not the most convincing manner, but Nazmul Hossain Shanto will earn a boundary and reach.
Upish, but it will be very, very safe. Another boundary to Shanto's name. He's moving very briskly towards the 3 digits.
This is what he was trying in the previous 2 deliveries coming down the track, but this time it was right there. Mid-off was inside the circle. So yeah, putting pressure on the bowler.
Oh, now that's cheeky. That's more a one-day shot. Just that little bit of improvisation with the ramp. Use that angle of the ball and the pace very, very well. Well, he's not going to shy away when it's in his arc. And he plunks it over the top for a maximum. Fantastic shot from Nazmul Hossain.
Yeah, it's a rocket 6, and it's the second one from the bat of the skipper. Really went after it, down the ground. He's been very impressive whenever he tried to play down the ground.
Nicely eased away, just through the gap. Off it goes to the boundary, and there's his 100. Nazmul Hossain Shanto can be over the moon. Exceptional innings, kisses the bat, and the think tank and the support staff and the crowd are really elated by a scintillating, very, very good innings from the skipper. With that boundary out of the 201. Oh, now, big appeal. Umpire does not respond. Is there a bit of a bad pondering a review? I think they might just take it. It's discussing, and I think Shan Masood has taken it.
Doesn't appear to be any bat. Can we just confirm with Ultra Edge? Pitching outside off, impact in line, and wickets hitting. Richard, I'm going to ask you to overturn your decision from not out to out. Stand by. Your on-screen signal now.
Yeah, innings of authority comes to an end. He'll be disappointed because he was looking so good.
Pitches it up. That is an excellent over. That precious wicket in that over. It's 201 for the loss of 3 wickets as the players just leave the field because the umpires have decided it's time for the tea break here on the first day of the first test match in this Dutch Bank test series between Pakistan and Bangladesh.
There would have been a sigh of relief for Shan Masood and company because the partnership was looking dangerous. 170 was the 3rd wicket partnership. But that got broken thanks to that wonderful delivery from Mohammad Abbas. That's the session. 100 runs in 27 overs with that wicket of Nazmul Hossain Shanto.
Welcome back once again. It's day 1, session 3.
Did manage to see the back of Nazmul Hossain Shanto, but Mominul Haq still there alongside experienced Mushfiqur Rahim.
The pavilion end, the Dutch Bangla Bank end. There's a bit of return there, but just the radar is completely missing. It was on the leg stump and then going further down. And just waiting for the umpire. Oh, come on. That's no ball number 4.
There's a no ball and offline as well. Needs to reassess his plan.
There's some bad there. Rizwan is adamant that he's seen more than what others have. I surely heard two sounds somewhere. Now, are they going to go upstairs with that?
Doesn't appear to be any bad. Can we just confirm with Ultra Edge? Pitching outside off, impact in line, and wickets missing. Richard, you can stay with your original decision of not out. Stand by. You're on screen, signal now.
Again, it's just not ending. It's a day of struggles for Noman. That was just nowhere near the playing zone. Has gone for another 4 byes.
That's a gift. Releasing the pressure where they need to put some pressure on the new batter, especially someone like Mushfiqur, who's yet to open up his account.
Nicely driven. He's found the gap. Let's see who wins the race here. The ball does.
First boundary for Mushfiqur. Was flighted one, inviting the right-hander Nouman Ali. And Mushfiqur obliges. He's not going to miss that one. Right in his arc. And finds the gap nicely.
Sweeps his way this time. They're going after Nouman. One on each side of the ground from Mushfiqur's bat.
It was a bit too fuller, but that's his go-to shot. Mushfiqur often plays that shot to unsettle the bowlers, and it's working well.
Now, you see the signs of tiredness there. Tried the Yorker, made it into a low full toss and put it away with utmost confidence.
Yeah, it's been a patient innings and a good one from Mominul. And there have been flashes of brilliance, and this really was well struck in the end. A low full toss, middle very nicely. Found that wider angle away from mid-on.
Just uses the angle so very well. Yeah, that's what he was trying. Just down the leg side, whips it away, races to the boundary. It's turning out to be a big over. 9 runs from that. 239 for 3.
Catch him!
Catch it may be the call, but no one's going to stop that as he shimmied down the wicket. Got in line, got it past the bowler, and straight enough to take it to the boundary.
His role has been that of Mohammad Abbas. He's not picking up wickets, Nouman. Then his second line of defense is to bowl smartly, strategically, make sure that no easy runs are given. This was...
Oh, there's definitely, I thought there was a leading edge there. Surely nothing to do with leg before. He came way down to meet the ball. It's too much distance for the ball to travel.
That's the one we're talking about. Yeah, he was beaten. But way down the leg side. But it's turned out to be a decent wicket. Ah, lovely shot. Beautiful piece of timing. That should go to the boundary, and it does. From the bat of an elegant Mushfiqur Rahim.
Yeah, just describes everything about where Bangladesh is on day one. That shot. Total control. Straight as an arrow. Easy as you like. Just a little bit away, then opens the face. That's bread and butter.
Yeah, he took a a bit of a time to open his account. But once he does get set, then he will create the gaps. That's his lovely play. Or gets on top of it, open the face of the bat, and goes through the gap to the fence. Beautiful timing again.
Huge shout. Umpire not convinced, but Norman Ali is trying to convince the captain here. Oh, that kept low. Given. Norman Ali finally gets his man. Mominul Haq, will he take the review here?
Doesn't appear to be any bat. Can we just go to 𝗲𝗃, please? Original decision is out. Pitching in line, impact in line, and wickets hitting. Kumar, you can stay with your original decision of out. Stand by. You're on screen, signal now.
He's thrown it away, Mominul Haq. Again, short of that three-figure mark. He's been working very hard, but he has to go for 91. Bangladesh are now 276 for 4. Oh, this time he does go a little wider. And with that angle, what he does, it goes down leg, not just what he wanted to. Despairing effort. Now, did he manage to get it in? I'm sure they're going to have a look at that effort.
You can feel for the fielders, they look very tired. Done all the hard work. Mohammad Abbas on that occasion bowled the previous over. Never easy for a fast bowler to bend in. Does all the hard work, but the question is now whether he touched the ball while his feet was touching the boundary rope. No, I think he's done well. The bowler would feel he's unlucky, but Mushfiqur might say, I played that deliberately.
Yeah, we'll just wait and see in slow motion. Does he make a deliberate attempt to open the face of the bat, or is it involuntary? Here it goes. Yeah, deliberately played. Definitely waited on that one, played it late, angled the bat, uses the pace. Chips that. It was in the air for a while. Not the most convincing looking shot though.
Yeah, that can happen to your system. Litton Das, as you rightly pointed out, is a go-getter, wants to get on with it, but here...
Oops. Unintended, but gonna get runs. 4 of them.
It's very late from Mushfiq. I think he wanted to leave it, and then his bat came down and went for 4. Moral victory, one would say. Mohammad Abbas, there you see him trying to leave it and got the outside edge, and in the end he had the last laugh, but he deserves it also. He's worked extremely hard.
It's been very good, very diligent performance. That is the over. It's 301 for 4. And he does his normal thing, is to let it go. And that is the completion of the over, and that is the completion of the first day's play of the Dutch Bangla Bank Bangladesh versus Pakistan Test Series. Bangladesh have dominated from the get-go after they were put into bat. The Pakistan captain Shan Masood elected to bowl first. Green top enticing him to take that decision, but unfortunately it hasn't gone their way.
Yeah, still a lot of cricket left in this test match, but day one belonging to Bangladesh. They've batted superbly, and Pakistan have been kept away from the wickets column. Just 4 wickets for them. After winning the toss and getting just 4 wickets would have disappointed Pakistan bitterly. But credit to Mushfiq and his men. We saw Shantu with a brilliant 100. And so that led the story of a great day for Bangladesh.
32 overs in this session, and it has been another one which has been controlled by Bangladesh. Mushfiq on 48. Liton on a sedate 8, very quiet period of play. But the domination absolute from Bangladesh. 85 overs, 301 for 4 at the end of the first day's play. If we look at the partnerships, nothing much for the first two, 18 and 13 from Mahmudul, Shadman, Mominul. But Mominul joined with the Centurion skipper Najmul Hussain Shanto for 170 runs partnership, followed by another big one between Mominul and Mushfiq, and the last one between Liton and Mushfiq. They had to work very, very hard, but all credit to Mohammad Abbas in particular, very parsimonious with his figures. 2.32 his economy, 1 for 51, 1 wicket each for 𝗫𝗫 𝗵𝗃, Hassan Ali and Noman.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download 𝗃𝗵𝗴𝗄 app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit 𝗃sports.com.